Hi, welcome. Here's your Saxon lesson for lesson 42. So, so let's practice some letter recognition, letter sounds, and sight words. So let's go ahead and do some of our cards. All right, sight words, go.
There were 10 good, done, full, go, full, home, 10, 1.
Very good. Next set.
Suffix L-E-S, suffix I-N-G, suffix E-U.
Excellent job. Okay, I say, you repeat. You ready? Duck.
Duck,
Feather. Z.
feather, blue,
Thimble.
thimble,
Shark. Sh.
shark,
Cheese. Ch.
cheese,
Sorry, this keeps slipping off. Anchor.
anchor,
Chef. Sh.
chef,
Rose. Z.
rose,
Butter.
butter,
Bird.
bird,
Turtle.
turtle,
Quilt. Qua.
quill,
Star. R.
star,
Dollar.
dollar,
Horse. Or.
horse,
Doctor.
doctor,
Worm.
worm,
Whale. Wa.
whale,
Cake. A.
cake, A,
Dime. I.
dime, I,
Concrete. E.
concrete, E,
Hose. O.
hose, O,
Cube. U.
cube, U,
Hook.
hook, up,
Tooth. U.
tooth, oo,
Sheep. E.
sheep, E.
Very good. All right, now our letter cards. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Wow, we need to be saying it together. Let's try that again. Diagraph. CH. Sorry, that's not a diagraph. Combination. ER.
Combination U-R. Combination U-U. Combination A-R. Combination O-R. Combination O-U. A consonant E. E consonant E. I consonant E. O consonant E. U consonant E. Diagraph E.
Very good. So now going back to your spelling high frequency word practice 42 on the page that has number 1 through 9 that says spelling sound review. On number 1, I want you to write R. Combination AR. On number 2, combination QU. Yes, sir. Come get one off my table. Number 3, dime I. So that's I consonant E, comma I. Number 4, O consonant E,
O consonant E.
comma O. Number 5, U consonant E,
U consonant E.
comma U. Very good. Number 6, inch I.
Inch I.
It's with a breve, okay? Number 7, thimble.
Thimble.
No, I didn't say feather. Z. I said thimble. Number 8, kite. Cat. Duck. Okay, it's K, comma C, final C, K, comma K. Number 9. Number 9. Cheese. Okay, so this is how your paper should look so far. If it doesn't look like that, pause the video now. Okay, now let's practice spelling some words. Put your finger next to number 10. I want you to spell the word disc. Disc. I'm going to pull my mask down so you can actually hear what I'm saying. Disc. I am a safe distance from everybody, so I think we're okay. Number 10, disc. How do you spell disc, class? D-I-S-K. Next to number 11, shell. Shell. How do you spell shell, class? S-H-E-L-L. Number 10, spark. Spark. Sorry, number 12, spark. S-P-A-R-K. Spark. Let's practice some sight words. Next to number 13, spell the word says. Says. S-A-Y-S. Number 14, spell the word push. Push. Let's spell it together. P-U-S-H. Number 15, spell the word bush. Bush. How do we spell bush? B-U-S-H. Very good. Okay, see where it says sentence? Okay, we're going to... no. Okay, so we're going to do something a little different today. When we write our sentence, we're going to write dialogue in our sentence. Does anyone know what dialogue is? Dialogue is when you show the exact words of a speaker. When you write dialogue, you put whatever the speaker says inside quotation marks. Also, you usually put a comma just before the quotation mark to show the pause we normally make before we read dialogue. So, let me show you what quotation marks look like. Those are called quotation mark. We put quotation marks in between what the person is saying. It shows dialogue. Dialogue means somebody is talking. Okay? Now, echo this sentence. Mom said, "Where are the napkins we left for Dad?" Now, let's write this on the board to show you where the quotation marks and commas belong. So it should look like, actually I'm going to write it on my paper and then I'll show you. Or I'll write it on the board, that's fine. It says, Mom said, so you're going to write this down on your paper, very nice and neat. I'm going to stand up. Yes, you can. Mom said, and that's what I mean by the comma. You always put the comma right before the dialogue, which is the quotation, where you can put the quotation marks. So Mom said, "Where are the napkins?" Where, capital W, where are the where are the napkins we left for Dad? What kind of question is that? I'm sorry, oops. I just said that. What punctuation mark do we put at the end, everybody? A question mark. And then we have to close our quotation mark. Open, close. So, Mom said, comma, open quotation mark, where are the napkins we left for Dad? Question mark, close quotation mark. How many of you guys have seen dialogue in books as you're reading? Yeah, good job. I just saw everyone's hand, and I should have saw everyone's hand. Good job. There's always dialogue in a good book. How else do you know what the person is saying? So make sure you write this down under number 16 where it says sentence. Now, don't do anything on the back just yet. I want you to echo these words and listen to the sounds in the final position. Final means the end position, okay? Echo these words. Table, mumble, stubble. Very good. Table. Hold on. Bumble. Wow, I'm glad to see everyone so excited about Saxon.
We know this one.
Okay, hold on. Don't ruin it for the people that don't. What sound do we hear in the final position, everybody? Bowl. We hear bowl. Very good. What letters are making this sound? B-L-E. That is right. B-L-E is a final stable syllable. When you... Oh, wait. It's a final stable syllable, okay? What do you think we call... Oh, sorry, we just said that. Why do you think we call it final? Because it's in what position, Dominic? Good, it's in the final position. It's in the end position. Very good. It is stable because it doesn't change. We can count on it having the bowl sound whenever we see it. Why do you think we call it syllable? Because it has a syllable in there, right? We call it syllable because it has its own vowel sound. The strange thing about it being a syllable is the fact that we don't see the vowel that makes the sound. The vowel E that we do see doesn't make a sound. It is silent because the E's are silent. Let's cross them out. So whenever we see the E's in a final stable syllable, we cross out the E because the E is silent. Very good. The vowel sound we hear in the final stable syllable is the squaw sound. This is the that you hear between the b, oo. Can you hear the sound in bowl? Yes. Bo, o. Where else have we heard the squaw sound? In a lot of words. In the. In the. What do we hear at the end? We don't hear E, we hear right? Okay, remember, when we are reading, we often hear the squaw sound in the word the and a, or an right? Whenever we write a, like there is apple, Okay, let's finish coding these words. We code final stable syllables with what, everybody? Brackets. These are called brackets.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
We always accent the syllable before the final stable syllable. So you accent the syllable before the final stable syllable. So before the bracket, it needs to be what? Accented. How do we code the letter A, which is open and accented? How do we code? No, we didn't code the A. We coded the, we put the accent. But how do we code the A? Table. Macron or breathe? Everyone? Macron. Sorry, that's an accent, Dominic. Macron. Or hold on. Table. Bumble. Bumble. Did I say boomble? I said bumble, so that's a breathe actually. How about here? Stubble. Breathe or Macron? Macron. I mean breathe. Sorry. Breathe. Okay. Brain is like, whoa. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. So, we're going to add this to our letter card. Every time we see this card, we're going to say, final stable syllable bull. Everyone say it. Very good. Final stable syllable bull. Okay. Let's see. Now, the key word for final stable syllable bull is something we all like to chew, and I will give you some during your tests next week so you can chew it while you're taking your test. I am. Do you know why? It's scientifically proven that when you chew gum during a test, it helps you focus. But I didn't know that. Anyway, so what is it? Good. Bubble bowl. Bubble bowl. Very good. Okay. Yeah, it's not gum. I gave you a clue. It looks like gum. It's air inside of a gum, which is called bubble. Very good. Bubble bowl. Okay. How do we spell the final stable syllable bowl? B-L-E. Excellent job. Okay. So now taking your paper out next to number 1 where it says new sounds and words, I want you to write the final stable syllable we just learned, which is what? So you're going to write B-L-E on number 1. No. Now let's practice some words that have this final stable syllable. Next to number 2, I want you to spell the word able. Able. How do we spell able? A-B-L-E. Number 3. Fumble. Fumble. How do we spell fumble? F-U-M-B-L-E. Excellent job. Number 4, we're going to write the word fable. F-A-B-L-E. Okay. F-U-M-B-L-E. Okay, so now we're going to read the high frequency words in this box together, and then you're going to write them one time next to the word. And then on the bottom, I want you to come up with 2 sentences. In each sentence, I want you to use a different word from the box. Okay, just one word, a different word from the first word you used in the sentences. Let's read the sentences first. Let's read the words first. Here we go. Line, let's read together. Line, like, same, take, says, want, were, sleep. Very good. Okay, I'll give you a minute to do that. You can pause the video now to do that. Okay, so now that you had a chance to go ahead and make your sentences and write your words, I'm going to show you my sentence. So I made 2 sentences. My first one says, I like to sleep. I used a capital I used a period at the end. I highlighted the 2 words that I used in that sentence. I used like and sleep. I know Miss Youssef only said use 1, but if you use more, then Miss Youssef will be impressed and happy with you. So always try to challenge yourself. Number 2 is now you're not going to write the same as me. You're coming up with your own sentences. I'm just giving you an example so you know what I expect of you, because sometimes I feel like you don't know what I expect. So I'm going to just show you an example. Don't write mine down. You have to come up with your own. My second one says, my teacher says, and then look, I even use the quotation marks we just learned, comma. My teacher says, comma, open quotation mark. Take your books and line up, period, close quotation mark. Oh, wow. You really impressed me this time. You even used quotation marks. You had a capital letter, you had a period, and you used quotation marks, and you used 3 words in the sentence instead of 1. I used says, take, and line. Okay? So that's what I expect of you. I don't expect you to write this really lame sentence like, I like ice cream. Ha! Come on, you're in 2nd grade. Challenge yourself a little bit. All right. So that's what I expect of you there. Now, class, let's move on. If you are still writing your sentence and you're not done, you can go back and finish that later. We have to move on. Now, let's review. How do we code a vowel that is followed by a consonant? With a what, everyone? With a breathe. Very good, because it is short. How do we code an open accented vowel? Macron, because it is long. Very good. How do we code a vowel that is followed by consonant E? Remember, A consonant E, E consonant E. How do we code that vowel? Very good, Rena, with a macron because it's long. How do we code a vowel that has a squaw sound with an upside down E? And the squaw sound is so like the. Or if you say apple fell off the tree, Okay, you code it with a squaw sound. Let's code some words like the ones you're going to have on your worksheet today. I have the sentence on the board. It says, see the bubble gum on the wood table. Who wants to code the word see? Ramsey. Then what? No, we cross out the silent E and then we put a macron on the first E. Okay, good. Who wants to help me with the? Christian. Oh, good. You put a squaw on top of the E because it makes the sound. Underline the TH and cross it out because it's voiced. Very good. Bubble. Brenaya.
You put a bracket on the bubble and then you cross out the E and you put
Not a macron. It doesn't say buble. It says bubble. Brie. Very good. Accent. Good job. Haney. Gum. Breathe on top of the U. Very good. How about on? Dominique. Breathe on the O. The is the same as we just did there. Squaw, cross out, and line through it because it's voiced. Wood. Leah. Very good. Table. Cardenas. JC. Very good. Very good. And do what at the end? No, cross out the E accent. It's table. Very good. Let's read it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. See the bubble gum on the wood table. Isn't it sometimes to read stuff when it's coded? When you look words up in the real dictionary, a lot of times it has these codings on there to help people pronunciate the word correctly. Okay, so now what you're going to do is I'm going to ask you to work on the worksheet and homework 42. Okay, 42. It looks like this. So you're going to work on the worksheet and homework 42. Final stable syllable bold, front and back, and then you're going to turn it into me, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. See ya.